live audio.
I'm just putting the fish light.
Conditions for today, Sky.
Yeah, exactly. And as you can probably see out there behind us, no waves to be seen. It's very, very small in the ankle to shin high region.
It might be double over knee out there.
Maybe on the sets, Ben. But yeah, it is looking like a really flat day out here again. The good news is that swell is on the horizon. We've been checking our forecast tools here, and that thing is looking like it's going to be really good for the weekend.
Yeah, and again, we'll await official word, but all signs point to this being another lay day. Again, we have a good forecast on the horizon, as Sky was saying, and we still have a few days, so there's no need to really rush into anything. We only have 3 heats left. And we'd love to run those in the best conditions that we can possibly have, and it looks like that we are going to get those conditions in the next few days. Again, as always, we'll be here every morning, and this morning in particular, we're waiting for final word, but all signs point to us probably putting this off at least until tomorrow morning, Sky.
Exactly, yeah, and that's the beauty really of having such a long holding period. 10 days, we're able to sort of pick and choose the best days as they come and as they're handed to us. And so far, we've seen some incredible action. The first 3 days of competition were non-stop, full on. We had swell every day, really strong wind. We've had a few consecutive lay days now, but that next swell on the horizon, looking like it could be good for tomorrow.
Yeah, and all of the guys, as we've been talking about the last few days, that first lay day is definitely a welcome addition to the program as everyone recovers and kind of gathers themselves again to get ready to get back into this thing. But now that it's been a few days, you can definitely see the guys, kind of amping to get out there. And I know even today there's sort of a semi-scheduled flat water freestyle session with surfboards out on the water just to get all these guys out there. And even though it's just going to be for fun, I bet once those guys get out there, they're going to be trying to one-up each other just like it was a contest heat,
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be fun. Everyone's been out here riding most days anyway, even though there hasn't been much surf. It's been windy every day, so the guys and girls, competitors have been able to get out there, have fun, stay loose. And for those competitors who are still in the competition, Patrick McLaughlin, Sebastian Ribeiro, Luke McGilloway, and the girls as well, been able to just get out there and have fun on the water and get ready for their heats.
Exactly, and again, as we said earlier, we do only have 3 heats left to complete the event. We do already have a 3rd and 4th place on the women's side, so we are waiting just the winners final for the women. We do have the 3rd place final for the men, which, as you mentioned, features Luke McGilloway versus Sebastian Ribeiro, and then our men's winners final, which is Ayrton Cozzolino versus Patrick McLaughlin. I know everybody on the beach is amped to be able to see that. We are. We're going to bring that to you live as soon as conditions allow. And that's kind of a great segue into showing our day 3 recap clip, which will get you up to speed exactly to where we are in case you haven't been able to join us for the last few days or for that hot weekend of competition that we had. We have this clip that kind of summarizes the contest of that last day that we've had of competition up to this point. So let's check out that day 3 and recap clip, and we'll come back live here from the 2012 Eye Kite Surf Pro.
day 3 of competition here at One Eye. It's going to be an incredible day out here. Conditions rapidly improving out on the reef. Can't wait to get this thing going.
I think being the second time here just gives everyone a little bit more confidence on going out and having fun on the conditions, not just struggling to survive out there. So, and also the new riders on the tour, some new guys coming with a lot of skills and adding up a lot to the whole contest scene.
Luke McGilloway, the young South African, continuing to dominate these late round heats.
Inês Correa here from Portugal on the women's side. She's going to be making a charge to the final.
Ayrton Cozzolino, our defending champion, charging late into the rounds, holding nothing back.
Our judges are going to have their work cut out for them out there on the scaffolding. Yalu Langere from the Netherlands. A lot of Dutch fans tuning in to cheer her on. Backhand attack there from the young Australian Keahi de Aboides.
Little trickery on the inside from Ayrton Cozzolino.
Patri McLaughlin, the young Maui Ripper.
Solid, fluid style from Sebastian Ribeiro. And
Patri McLaughlin
deep inside the barrel, coming out, standing up.
Welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us, this is day 7, the morning show here of the 2012 KSP One Eye Pro. We just got word from the riders meeting downstairs that it is going to be an official lay day called for today, so no competition will happen out here today at One Eye. As you can see, very small surf conditions. We are looking at that forecast to build throughout the weekend, though. Tomorrow's looking like it could be really good. So we would like to take this opportunity to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Ben, for allowing us to be here enjoying this beautiful day here in Mauritius. We'd like to thank the MTPA, which is the Mauritian Tourism Board. Thank you guys for partnering with this event, as well as North Kiteboarding and Ion Essentials, Monster Energy and the St. Regis Hotel, and of course MTEL for providing our internet to be able to stream these images to you live here from Mauritius.
Yeah, again, please support these guys on the streaming page that you are currently viewing. You scroll down the page, you'll find places to like these guys on Facebook, and all of those links will take you to anything you may want to know, especially when it comes to visiting Mauritius. I know the tourism board here in Mauritius has been so hospitable towards us. It's a beautiful island. It's a great place to come. As you can see behind us, it's every single day that we've been here, it's just been gorgeous, and the only thing that we've been lacking the last couple of days is waves, but beyond that, it's been sunny, it's been warm, it's been fun. and it's just so great that they're able to support an event like this, because it's such a beautiful island to come and visit if you ever have the chance.
Exactly, yeah. So be sure to come check out Mauritius if you can. So we just saw that wrap-up clip of day 3 that brought us up to the point where we're at in the competition. We've only got 3 heats remaining in this competition, and we will get those underway as soon as conditions become contestable, hopefully tomorrow. But in the last few days we've had some lay days, Ben, and the riders have been able to get out and enjoy the beauty that Mauritius has to offer. They went up in the mountains here, checked out, I think, the Black River Gorge and some of the other great sights to be seen.
Painted dirt and up in the mountains in the canyon, yeah.
Exactly. So I think we have a little clip queued up from some riders that went out and checked out the beauty that Mauritius has to offer. So we will cut over to that clip, and we will be back here with you on the morning show, Day 7, 2012, Eye Kite Surf Pro.
So we just saw a clip of some of our riders up there enjoying the sights and the sounds that Mauritius has to offer. This is such a beautiful place. It seems like every corner that you turn around there's another patch of just super turquoise blue water and such like huge rocks and mountains that are just make the contrast between the water and that green mountains of the island just so beautiful. And that was just kind of a little bit of an insight into everything that is around the contest site here. Actually, most all of that's within about a 20 or 30 minute drive of exactly where we sit right now. So you can easily be, up doing that kind of stuff in the morning and taking in the sights and enjoying, everything that the natural beauty of this island. And then in the afternoon, you spend 6 hours on the water if you want to. it's all that close together. So that was just a little insight into what else is here. Again, if you get a chance to come and visit this island, please do so. It's not just sort of one of those places where you are sat in the middle of a beach in the middle of nowhere and that's all there is to do. Everything else that's really close by is so much fun and such a beautiful island, Sky.
Yeah, absolutely, Ben, and we've certainly been enjoying it the past few days. We've been able to get out and check out the sites around us a bit and sort of get off the beach and see what else Mauritius has to offer. So
we've been highlighting a few people as the week has gone on. You've seen with interviews. We've been trying during action. We've been trying to get that heat winner immediately out of the water, and then as well sort of have a less contest oriented, sort of meet and greet interview with some of these riders. And today we are going to highlight another few of our riders here on tour. The first being Felipe Ferreira, young Brazilian rider who's just been ripping on tour this year. Sky.
Yeah, absolutely. He's Mila Ferreira's brother, so brother and sister team there. They're actually here with their dad, and their dad is sort of coaching him. He used to be a competitive surfer, and they are two very competitive kiters. And Mila was actually the winner of our event in Peru last year, and Felipe, her brother, charged all the way up to the quarters here in the Eye Kite Surf Pro. So one of the many Brazilians on tour, absolutely ripping out there on his back end.
Yeah, and those guys, as we've kind of said all event, have been kind of making sure that they're pushing everybody to the next level. It doesn't matter which Brazilian you come up against, you have your hands full, and Felipe Ferreira is exactly that, a guy that no one is happy to meet in their side of the bracket, that's for sure. So
exactly. So
let's go to an interview with Felipe Ferreira, who we were able to catch up with earlier.
Thank you, guys. Yes, here I am with Felipe Ferreira from Brazil. Felipe, your first time here on Mauritius. You are also a regular footer, so possibly struggling a little bit with the side offshore winds here on One Eye. But in the end, you got kicked out by Padre McLaughlin in the losers round, ending up 7th place. Still not a really bad result, and you were still ripping. How did you enjoy it out here, and what's your feeling after, being not in the contest anymore?
Yeah, I'm happy. It's so hard to kite here with backside. And I'm losing for Patri, so good guy and my friend. And he's in the final now. I'm happy for him, I think. And that's it. I'm really happy. I'm not sad.
That's good. Yeah, I saw actually on Facebook yesterday you were posting on Padri's wall saying, go, you were ripping. And Padri definitely had a really great run here. He was just ripping and he's made it all the way into the final. Quite impressive. His first final ever. I'm sure we're going to see you again in the final sometime very soon too. You obviously looking forward to riding on Hawaii in December in the final event of the KSP this year. You've spent a lot of time on Hawaii in the winter to train, haven't you?
Yeah, I stay in Hawaii in this year, training with Felix. I didn't see Patrick, but in this year I hope to see him, training with together. And I will before, in December, 1 December I think, and training too much and try to go to the final.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit like a home ground for you there, and you're going to be a lot more used to the conditions there. So good luck for Hawaii already, but we will see you in Ireland first, and still congratulations to the 7th place here. Hopefully you won't be getting kicked out by Padre in Hawaii, but also hopefully you won't kick him out because that's going to be his home spot. So congratulations again, and maybe you can say a few words to your people at home in Brazil.
Ok, thanks. See you in Ireland. Obrigado aí todo mundo que torceu. Perdi, mas é isso. Perdi pro Patrick, que é meu amigão. E, continuo torcendo aí que tem mais 2 etapas. Espero poder ir pra final. Thanks.
Thank you. And back to Ben and Sky.
Welcome back, day 7 here of the holding period of the 2012 One Eye Kite Surf Pro. If you're just joining us this morning, Sky
The morning show.
Sitting next to Ben Meyer here, the morning show. It is an official lay day called for today, so there will be no competition here today as there is no surf practically out there on the reef.
And you can see the winds blasting already again today, much like it was yesterday and the day before that and the day before that and the day before that. But we don't have any. I mean, there are waves out there actually, but not in contestable conditions, which is pretty much what we've been looking at for the last 3 days. So just as you were saying, official.
Exactly. So official lay day called for today, day 7 of our 10-day holding period here in Lemoorn. it is looking like we are going to have building surf into tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully get this thing underway tomorrow, if not Saturday. So official lay day called for today. We are just relaxing here, checking out some interviews with some of our riders. We just heard from Brazilian rider Felipe Ferreira. And we actually have another interview queued up here with one of our female riders from the Netherlands. She was here last year at the One Eye Pro and absolutely charging. We saw her actually get a great cover-up in one of her early heats in this competition here in 2012. So without further ado, we are going to cut to an interview of Susanne Kuiper from the Netherlands. Over to Suzanne.
Thanks, Ben and Sky. Yes, and here I am with Susanne Kuiper from the Netherlands. Suzanne, this is your second time on Mauritius already. You were here last year, you were ripping last year, you were ripping this year. We saw you getting a little barrel and everything, and I think you just got a bit unlucky in your draw there. How do you feel after the contest, and are you still stoked to be here?
Yeah, I'm totally stoked. Yeah, too bad I'm out, but I knew that this year the competitors were it was harder to get a better ranking. So yeah, I think I have to be glad with the result. Yeah, I had the last heat. It was against Christy, so she's really good, and it was hard to beat her. So yeah, unfortunately, I had not my best heat. I was so overpowered with my 6, and that's the way it is, huh?
Yeah, that's the way competitions go, but still, I think you showed everyone that you have a great riding style and great potential. Obviously, you are here representing the Netherlands. Yalu is here for the Netherlands as well. She's made it into the final. What do you wish her for the finals?
Yeah, I hope she wins, of course. Yeah, it will be so great if a Dutch girl wins here. So we're gonna support her a lot. I hope she wins.
Make the Netherlands proud. Good job. You are training in South Africa. That's where you spend at least sometimes in the winter. And you are actually a regular footer, but you are used to riding backside quite a bit. Do you prefer riding backside, or do you like riding frontside more? Because we haven't actually seen much of your frontside riding yet.
Yeah, true. A lot of places it's wind from the left, so I started to riding backside, and now frontside is nicer to do. I've now in Holland sometimes you have northern wind, and in Portugal I also learned a lot. I thought I didn't learn a lot, but on the end when I came back in Holland I really said, hey, it's going better. But maybe I have to go to train one time in a right spot, and then
maybe in Hawaii. Well, Suzanne, you're actually an alternate rider since Yalu is representing Netherlands on the tour. So you can come in when there's female riders that get injured or whatever. But luckily, this is already your first contest in a row this year. Hopefully, we can get you into some of the other contests later on this year too and see your frontside riding. But good job for now, and we are really happy to have you here. And well, hopefully we see you back soon again. Do you want to say anything to the people at home?
Thanks for all the support, and especially of course my sponsors For Sure and Sportzeker and F1 for all for the kites and the gears. So I'm happy to have them, and go support Yalu now for the final.
Thanks, Suzanne, and back to Ben and Sky.
Welcome back, everyone. Day 7 of the holding period here at the 2012 One Eye Kite Surf Pro. An official lay day has been called for today due to uncontestable conditions. We just saw that interview with Susanne Kuiper from the Netherlands. Women out here absolutely charging throughout this entire event, Ben.
Yeah, it's been pretty remarkable to watch these ladies out here. Definitely not holding anything back. I'm sure of some people's perceptions that as we switch from men's to women's, there'll be a little bit of an up or down in attitude and in skill, and it's just not so with these ladies. They've just been absolutely charging it. There's nobody's holding anything back, trying to tuck into barrels. I've seen some insane wipeouts from those girls, just
For sure.
really going after it, and that's a testament to sort of their courage and skill level out there, because there's just, doesn't matter the size of the sets coming in, they're pulling into every single wave.
Yeah, we saw some crazy wipeouts on day 3 of competition. Actually, on every day of competition, but on day 3, the girls just holding absolutely nothing back, going for broke, and some great maneuvers, great cover-ups and barrels, and definitely some crazy wipeouts as well.
And as we know, crazy wipeouts come from charging hard enough that half the time these ladies are not wiping out. They're going, like you said, they're getting barrel. They're in the big sets and just really charging, and it's just a testament for the skill of these ladies on tour this year.
Exactly, yeah, and that's great to see that not only on the men's side but on the women's side, absolutely charging. So official lay day here for day 7. We've had a couple consecutive lay days now because there hasn't been much swell, but we have been talking about going and cruising around the island, seeing some of the sights this place has to offer. Yesterday we got the chance to go do something really fun. We went with Fun Adventures Mauritius. They're one of our sponsors, our partners here for this event. They've actually been running rescue out here for us on the reef during the competition with their sea carts that they drive around here. Those things are really fun.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've had the chance to see, as the contest has been going on, you'll see something zipping across the screen, and the skill level, number one, of the rescue team that we have here is remarkable. But the boats that they're using, again, are something that I've never ridden on, and both Sky and I got a chance with a couple of our riders yesterday to go check these out for fun, and these, again, we're using them out here as a safety measure, but that's not their primary purpose here on island. You can actually go rent these for a full day, a half day, and we got a chance to go yesterday. I think there was 4 carts out there with us, and I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like a jet ski, but kind of like a Zodiac, and you're sitting next to somebody, and those things just rip fast, like 75 kilometers per hour or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's basically like a jet ski that you sit on, but it's got a Zodiac sort of inflatable body around it. You've got a steering wheel and a throttle in your hand, so you can just buzz around the lagoons, jump waves.
We were told they weren't bumper boats, but it was really hard to not, just plow into the side of somebody out there. But we had a lot of fun yesterday.
Exactly. So we're going to cut to a little clip of yesterday's sea cart action with Fun Adventures, and we will be back with you here on the morning show.
We're going to take the guys out for a sea cart excursion. This is a world exclusivity that we have in Mauritius, and I'm sure the guys will have good fun. I think they're going to have full speed up to 75 kilometers per hour, so it's going to be real sick.
So that was a little clip yesterday from that sea karting adventure. Again, fun adventure here in Mauritius. One of our sponsors here at this event, letting us go out and have that excursion for that half of the day. And we had some of our finalists actually with us yesterday. It was Patrick McLaughlin and Luke McGilloway sharing one of those carts and almost flipping that sucker a few times. Although we were told it was impossible to flip these, and no one flipped it, but they
were definitely pushing the boundaries there.
Yeah, and we also saw Nina Biekler and Yalu Langre, who are going to be going at it head to head in the women's final, also sharing a cart. It's also kind of cool just to see all the riders here on tour. Definitely competitors on the water, but off the water can sort of compartment that to the side and have some fun. And all these guys are really friends here and hang out with each other. And it's good to see that, even in the heat of competition, that it stays on the water. And when they're off the water, we're all kind of our own big tribe and family here.
Exactly. So we do have another interview queued up here of one of our Brazilian riders on tour. He's new on tour this year. He's been a competitive surfer for a very long time. He was junior world surfing champion in the year 2000. He's been a WQS surfing competitor for, I think, about 10 years. He was a top 44 WCT surfer on the ASP World Tour of Surfing. He's from Brazil, as I mentioned. His name is Pedro Henrique. Absolutely ripping rider, transferring that surf knowledge over to the kite. And we're just so stoked to have him on tour this year. He was absolutely ripping in the early rounds. Unfortunately, got knocked out, I think, in round 4 of competition here. But an incredible performance by Pedro Henrique nonetheless. So we are going to cut over to a clip of Pedro Henrique.
Thanks, Ben and Sky. Yep, Pedro Henrique here with me from Brazil. Pedro, you had a Brazilian heat against Felipe, and Felipe taking the lead in the end, kicking you out in the 3rd round. But we saw it all. It was a very close heat. In the end, you got into a barrel, didn't quite make it out. That could have really decided the heat, and you could have taken the win. How do you feel about the heat, and how are you feeling about the future competitions?
Well, first I'm really happy to be here and surfing these conditions, discovering this place, and this is a brand new place to me. And about the heat, was fun, was nice, because I was trying to get the barrels, find the barrels, and was really hard because it was straight offshore on the end of the wave. And at the end of the heat, I know the heat probably will be hard. It was hard, and then I tried to make some barrels. At the end, I find a nice one, but I fell on the end, and then I almost did the score. But it was fun. Felipe had 2 high 7s, and I made an 8 something and a 6 higher. It was really close. It was a nice hit.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to watch too, and you were definitely riding well. We could really tell your surf style, and it looked like you were really confident on the wave. Just not needing to use the kite as much, probably also. But you said it, you were not used to those conditions. You haven't ridden in those conditions before. You showed up 5 days before the event, and then there was no wind. So unfortunately, you didn't get much time to train. But are you enjoying the conditions? And are you going to be training here more in the future for next year as well?
Yeah, for sure. We will stay more some days to train and film and enjoy the place. And probably this was the hardest place that I did kite, because it was the nice place to stay there, to keep the kites on the same place. But it was hard to read the wave, because it's a section wave, and then you need to know what to do, where you can make the maneuvers. And this was a little bit strange, but I feel more comfortable now, and maybe next year I will be better.
That sounds great. Well, it's interesting to hear that from you as a surfer, that it was hard for you even to read the waves. I agree, it was a bit tricky on those first days. But next year, I'm sure you will be a lot more confident. Just one more question. What's the thing you like about Mauritius the most?
The most? That's a hard question.
Okay, just tell us what you like about Mauritius in general.
Yeah, but everything is nice. The food is good, the people is nice. We are on amazing hostel, and so friendly guy, and getting find different waves, different spots is a big place to discover different waves and we have wind all day. That's the most part. Now I know, yeah, that's the best. Like we have wind all day and like almost every day. We're strong enough to ride at 5 and 7. That's really good.
Well, there you hear it, people. It's the kite paradise. Come to Mauritius and visit. And I guess we're giving it back to Sky and Ben.
Welcome back, day 7 of our 10-day holding period at the 2012 Eye Kite Surf Pro. We just heard from Brazilian rider Pedro Henrique, such a nice, humble guy, but definitely not a rider that you want to draw in your heat, Ben.
No, just drawing from his surfing experience, you know, again, the wave knowledge that it takes to be out there as a serious competitor in kite surfing and also in surfing takes years and years and years of knowledge to be able to have that. The actually flying the kite part of it's probably the easiest of anything.
Yeah.
And just having that wave knowledge is instrumental in his skill level, being able to transfer that over to kite surfing. And it's very obvious when you watch this guy ride how much time he spent in the water. Great guy to have on tour, and as you said, such a great competitor that nobody wants that guy to show up in your side of the bracket.
Exactly. So we're super stoked to have Pedro on tour. Can't wait to see him coming up later this year at some of our other events in Ireland and in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fantastic guy and an incredible surfer and kite surfer. So if you are just joining us, day 7 here. This is the morning show. Just about wrapping things up here for the morning. Official lay day called, so not going to be much kiting action. We are going to have a little freestyle session later today and get some of the riders out there and enjoy the strong wind and flat water. But we are looking for a swell to build into tomorrow and into the weekend, so we can't wait to finish up things strong here in pumping surf at One Eye.
Yep, again, 3 heats left in total, so really we don't need that big of a window in order to make this happen. So we are going to wait until that is absolutely perfect conditions. We're getting some pine cones dropped on us from above here.
I guess that means the wind's picking up.
That's right. But yeah, so there's no real need to push to get this thing finished. We've, I think, done 51 heats already so far, with only 3 left. So we will be waiting earliest possible commencement of the event will be tomorrow. Again, we'll be back here at 10 a.m. in the morning for the call. Hopefully, we're looking out behind us and we see that swell is picking up as it's supposed to through the day. Tomorrow, we may again assess the situation in the morning and see if we are going to put it on hold and wait and see if that swell picks up, or if it needs to be another lay day for tomorrow and hopes for a bigger swell on Saturday.
Exactly. So can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. We'd like to thank our sponsors for making this event possible, the MTPA Mauritius Tourism Board. I'd like to thank North Kiteboarding and Ion Essentials, our industry sponsors for this event. We'd like to thank MTEL for providing the internet here on the beach. I'd like to thank Monster Energy and the St. Regis Hotel. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for making this event possible. We couldn't be more stoked to be working with this list of sponsors. Please like these guys on Facebook, and we can't wait to come back next year.
Absolutely.
So that's going to do it for us here on day 7, the morning show. We will be back here 10 a.m. bright and early tomorrow.
The crack of 10.
The crack of 10 tomorrow, and caffeinated up and ready to get things rolling. So we will be signing off for now, and we will see you back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow for day 8 of the 2012 Kite Surf Pro here in Lemoorn, Mauritius.